uploading the way I want to be doing lately because of the network. Like my network these days, it takes like 3 to 4 days to upload any video now, so it's really tiring about that. And my phone is filled up. I need to pause, delete, then record other ones, but it's not really going as planned. So today we are going to be making this simple dress. It's simple and very cute. I really love it. I'll be making it for my client that is outside. Like I'm using a poly material, but this is original. Like it's light and very stretchy, and the quality is very okay. I have 2.5 years of this, but 2 can be enough for you. Just this is what is just the 2.5 that they have left. They cannot just sell only 2, so I just have to buy everything. So I'll be using this other easy magenta to combine it. I hope it goes well. If you see, they use blue and green, and here I'm using, I don't even know what to, let's say this is a dark purple, but I just hope that it comes out very beautiful. So why I'm using a poly, they use crepe. What they use there is crepe. Why I'm using this poly is because it's more stretch, it stretches very well more than the crepe. And here I'll be sending it outside the country, so I don't know if the person added from the measurement I have, or she reduced. Whatever way, whichever one, this will fit perfectly on her body. This will snatch her body. That's why I'm using a stretchy fabric for this. So the first thing now is to, so let's just get started. But guys, before that, please make sure to like and subscribe. So her full length has, this is a pencil gown, but I'm just going to make it like it will fall down the way that one is. Even if it's the length is too long, if she wears with heel, it will be very okay. So her length is 60, which is this, but I'm going to use the full tape. So if you choose the full tape, you just have 60. And so I'm using the full tape. Her half length is 17. Her underbust is 15. So plus that 2 inches. It has a half length. I would have loved to make it without the half length, but there's this fitting that the one with a half length and normal one give. I feel that the one with a half length gives more snatched fitting than the one with just straight, unless you're adding a dart to the straight one. So it has a half length. If you check very well. So plus the folding and everything, I'm just going to use 60 because this is a pencil. So 60 will be very okay for this type and for her too. So this is the fee 60. Just place your tape and mark around 60. That's just what I did here. And we mark it very well before. So just the length that I'm getting here. Just the length. So this is the length, and this is what we'll have. I'll push it like this for you to see. So the next thing is either you remove your half length to get your hip location. That is minus 17. She's tall. I'm going to use 25 for her hip location. Just remove your half length, then you go down by 8 inches, whichever one. It works like that also. So even if I go down and still have 8 inches, so I'm removing her half length to get 25. This depends on height, like your height. For a short person, your hip location cannot be the same with someone that is tall. So this is what I have, 25 for her hip location. This is just it. I'll just get her hip. Her hip is 40. Her hip is 43.5. Guys, this is the way we're going to, if we cannot calculate it with this thing, with your tape, with your phone, just place it as 43.5, then you fold it this way, divide it into 2, then divide again. I've been doing this and you should have noticed it by now. So I have, this gives an accurate measurement instead of using your calculator. So I have 10.75. So I'll place 10.75. This is too wide. I'm not going to, it's still too wide for me not to waste the material. I'll reduce it. So I'll place 10.75. So instead of marking the exact 10.75, I'm going to be minusing ½ inch again from this, like it's stretching. So instead of adding, you minus. So place it and minus half. That is just it. So come to her waist. her waist is out. Do you know that I don't have a waist measurement, but I just assume that it's 38, that's 31. 8 is 32, 33, 35 is 8.5. 8.5. Her waist is 8.5. I'm also going to minus half inch from there. So from this her waist, I'll connect to her hip. I'll connect. So I'll check the total amount I have on her hip. Just remember regular pencil. I have 10.25. So I'll take that 10.25 down. So whatever measurement you have on your hip, like I had 10.5, then I'll take it down to your hemming line. Then from there you minus 2 inches. I really want it to be very very penciled because of the because it stretches very well. So just to get a straight pencil, for me not to start covering a minus 2 inches instead of 1.5 inches. So that was what I did, just connect the lines, and that is it for this front. The next thing is to place it and cut your back. Remember your zipper allowance. So that is what we are going to do basically for this. So I place it, just bring out 1 inch zipper allowance, then cut out exactly the same thing. So the next thing is to cut the upper part. I folded my fabric into two. The next thing is to get your shoulder, your half length. Her half length is 17, and I'm marking exactly on that 17. I'm drafting out my shoulder line. Then you take your round shoulder, your shoulder circle, your shoulder measurement, which is has is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 2, just your no your normal basic bodies. Then the next thing is to go down by 1 inch, get your chest line. I use 8.5 for her chest line. Her bust is 44, so I use 8.5 for her chest line. I got the mid hole, went in by half inch, then connected the armhole. This is just your normal, this thing is a very simple cute gown. Like, it really came out very fine. So the next thing is to take your waist. Remember to off to minus your half inch. You remember that you minus half inch on the down part, so you still have to do the same thing. Her waist is 8.5, I use 8. Bust is 44, I use 43.5. So her neck width is 3 inches. Her depth, front depth is 3 inches. Her back depth is 1 inch. It's just a normal high neck top, so high neck gown. So you just use, I'll connect the front, connect the back, then I did my shoulder slope, and that is it for the back. That is it for the front. It's just that simple. So just cut your front back armhole, um cut your back neckline. Remember to cut out your shoulder slope. So this is, the gown is ready already. It's ready already. So this is it. I'll place it to cut out the back using the same, but remember that we are going to, every part stretches, like the four-way stretches, like very very stretchy. So you just remember your zipper allowance, then cut out exactly the same thing. This gown doesn't have any darts or whatsoever. It doesn't have any dart, but this gown is very very beautiful, guys. Like, it's really really beautiful, and I love it. So this is just it. Cut your back armhole, cut your back neck, the shoulder slope, and here we are done for the back. Next thing is to determine how you want your neckline. Is either you are using a facing or you are using what is it called, some a strap or something like bias to turn it out. But guys, remember that when you're using a stretchy fabric and you want to turn the neckline with the same fabric, please use, you want to turn the neckline, don't use a bias, use the same stretchy fabric so that it will come out very well. I wanted to use the strap for the neckline, but I ended up cutting a facing, which I did well, out of the camera. I didn't really show it because it was late already. So just cut a strap, but I'd advise that you should just use the same material to cut the facing. Whatever. So this, the sleeve is 1.5 yards. Like one yard can do you, can make something for you. But I just want it to be very full like the one of full. She likes big sleeve. So I'll fold straight. I'll fold it straight. I'm cutting the two at the same time. So I'll fold it straight, then I'll fold it again, just to cut the two at the same time. So I'm cutting the two. Here is a fold. I have 4 pieces there. So I'll get the length that I want. I'll make it 25 plus the folding and everything, 25. If you check this, you notice that it's not that long. It's not a long sleeve, and it's more than a 3/4. So I'm getting 25, folding everything. Maybe after folding it and everything, it will get to 24, 25, which is okay. So the next thing is to go down from any point, go down by 4 inches. Then I'll determine the wideness, like how wide do you want this to be. Remember that this is on fold. So I'm making 18 inches. I want the wideness to be 18 inches. The wideness to be 18 inches. So I'll just make, you know that we are going to be gathering this part, then I'll add elastic to this part. So from this point now, just your sleeve pattern, go down like that. Then you go down to your 18 inches. We are going to gather all this part. So this is what I have. We are gathering all this place. But I still feel that this 18 inches is not wide enough. So I want to extend it again to 19 inches. So I'll extend to 19 inches. So this is very, very perfect. So from here, it's just okay like this. This is what I have. I'll cut it out. Notch the center and I'll separate it. There's one piece. So you're going to gather all these pieces. You are going to gather your hair will enter the armhole. So this place also I'll gather it like this. You may not see the fullness now. It's after gathering it and after inserting your elastic, that's when you see the fullness. So this is what I have. So when you open it up, you have, is it 38 or 39? So this is it. We are done with this part. So the next is to go and join it. When you open it up, you use a loose stitch, gather it up to this point and gather it, or you can pleat on it, whichever one you feel like doing. This is a prep. That one is a poly. This is a prep. So that's how I want to combine it. So I'll just, this is the back part. I'll join the zipper allowance, then leave a slit, depends on how much slit you want for this. After that, I'll join the back and the front, then join the upper part. Before joining this, I'm going to turn it. I'm going to turn the neckline first. I prefer turning it separately. I'm going to be turning it separately, and I'm going to fold it this way. Here is the wrong part, so I will fold it. When I sew it around, I will fold it. I want the folding to be in front. I want the folding to be outside this. So this is it. So this is it. I don't even know the right and the wrong. Like this place is looking like let it be right. This place is looking like let it. Doesn't have back and front. You can just use any one. Doesn't have back and front. You can just use any one. So I'll just do it. Fold this. Then join the shoulder. Then after turning the neckline, I'll join both shoulders and show you the outcome. Then show you how you then when you, for your elastic case, you can just double fold this with an elastic or overlock it and fold it on. Just where your elastic can pass. So I'll just do all that and show you the outcome. So this for the sleeve, if you want to really full and all that, you should get 1.5. So this is what I have left. So even if I want to make something for myself, I can still use this to make something. So I'll just do all that and show you after.